Alright, so today for you guys, I'll be playing my Fender Telecaster, American made. I believe this is just a standard Telecaster. Nothing special. But yeah, let's get to it. So for the sake of just making the video, I'm going through just mono instead of going through stereo. Before getting into any kind of details, I just want to kind of go through the order of how things go, what's doing what, and why. All right, so first things first, going in through the guitar, your everyday normal clean sound. Oh, that has a reverb. Let's make sure we turn everything off. Yeah. That is my clean tone on one of my patches here. Let's actually switch this to this one here. Yeah, and something with this as well that I tend to do is that I tend to leave my compressor on for most cases. It kind of just, yeah, it just kind of sounds a bit nicer, right? It works. So from the compressor, it'll go to the JHS Morning Glory, which I use as just a kind of an overdrive. It kind of cleans it up. Higher tone knob, I keep that pretty high on the tone knob. And the Red Ruby overdrive and fuzz, I really just use the overdrive JHS section, and for the fuzz I kind of use it as a lead, just so it kind of like brightens up the entire thing. And then from here it goes straight into the HX Stomp. So here's where it kind of gets a little weird. Something that I've noticed is that I've had my reverb and my delay before my HX Stomp, and I keep it after. With my HX Stomp, I'll have my reverb, I'll have some trem, as you can see. I'll have distortion, and I'll have my amps modulators. And I think this works best, right? You'll have a good sense of a good clean signal with some gain as well that you can put on the HX Stomp. And the reason why I put the delay and the reverb after, even though this already has reverb and delay, is mainly because it gives it more of a mixer sound. So if you've ever tried to mix music before, you've most likely have tried adding some kind of reverb afterwards, and it gives it a nice mix vibe, right? And that's what I just ended up doing with this setup here. So my HX, it's mainly for amp cabinets and amp modulators, and some reverb as well. So let's try them both. Let's try all of them out. All right, so clean signal. Perfect. Got that clean signal, sounding nice. Now let's move on to something that'll bring up a little bit more clarity and just an overall a nice brighter tone to the mix. cool, right? And this works very well when you're trying to play some kind of not a lead, but more of like a bridge onto something. So, for instance, if I'm playing some Osana, you know, this is when this comes in most handy, right? You'll have the beautiful, right? It's sounds clear. It's simple. It's nothing too crazy. And then once that goes on, going on to the JHS overdrive on the Red Ruby. Yeah, so you can definitely see and you can definitely hear that it's getting a bit more dirty. Yeah, a bit more dirtier, right? So when we're doing. Onto the a fuzz that I tend to use as a just kind of a boost. It's kind of a clear boost. So let's. Right, it's clean and it's subtle, and you don't hear just the obnoxious of the fuzz, but yeah, it still sounds nice. So, for instance, I'll play this passage. Sounds good, right? Right after this one, we get onto the HX Stomp. This I'll use as a glitz reverb, which sounds amazing. Beautiful. And this trem is nothing crazy. It's a very subtle trem. Let's see if you can hear it. Yeah, right at its decays when you can hear it the most. Let's do it again. Let's try it with the reverb on the HX Stomp and the trem. The delay, I've stuck with this delay for as long as I've been playing guitar for, and it's done nothing but justice. It does everything I need to, and I really have no need of upgrading at the moment. Let's give it a go. Yeah, right? This is probably one of the most delays I use. It is 120 beats, and it is on a I cannot see. Right? It's my favorite part, the holy grail of all worship boards, and that is the Big Sky. Big Sky, it's a wonderful reverb, and everyone that is investing in guitars or trying to get in it, you'll know about Strymon. The Strymon, just in general. I have different types of presets for specific occasions. You can have specific patches for specific songs, and I tend to do that, but that's more later on in the videos that I'll be making, and some covers I'll be using them as well. So make sure you keep updated. This is my dream patch. I personally just love the way of an open reverb sound. As you'll later on see in the later videos, you'll hear this in stereo, and it's just a phenomenal sound. Let's get right in it. Beautiful. You know, this is a bit more versatile when digging into your guitar, trying to play different types of passages. The perfect example is that this is actually the a similar one to Lion of the Lamb, or by Bethel Music. I know I'm butchering the name, but this is the delay that they use. Yeah, so this is the what I tend to use for the Lion of the Lamb. There you go, cool. Altogether, if I need something a bit more straightforward, or if I'm playing something that I need a bit more kind of distortion, you know. As you notice, I don't have a volume pedal. There are specific reasons for that, and the main reason is that I actually broke my volume pedal. I had an Ernie Ball Jr., and the string is just destroyed, so there's no point of me using it on my board if it's getting a bunch of tone loss. But something that I would be doing if I did have the volume pedal is that I would be utilizing that by putting my overdrives or distortions before my volume pedal, just so there's no change of gain when I'm trying to do swells with my distortion. So let's get a quick example of how that would sound. Beautiful. So, and there are many combinations that you can use with this specific kind of order of chain of pedals, but it gets the job done for me. I'm very big on ambient. I'm very big on the reverb. And again, as you'll see later on in the videos, I'll be doing some covers of specific songs on how I play those songs with very straightforward pedals. And as you see, the only complex pedal I have on my board would be the HX Stomp box, which just will go to show that you don't really need all these crazy tools that that one person or that many guitarists would buy to have a great sounding pretty much sound come out. It is advised to kind of go ahead and invest in some pedals just to make the sound overall more enjoying and a bit more interesting for the guitarist. But with this straightforward setup, which is the compressor, no distortion, and overdrives, I hope you like the kind of rundown rig of what I'll be using on all the covers. Just so in case if you guys are wondering what pedals I'm using or how I'm utilizing them, it's already answered. Hi guys, if you guys managed to complete the entire video, I hope you found it useful, and I hope you somehow benefit off of this as well. Please leave a comment if you have any tips or tricks, or if you have anything to comment on this video. I hope that this video finds you well, and thank you for watching the entire first video, and I'll be making sure to put some more videos, so stay tuned, and thank you for supporting the first video.